we just jump right into it. Vinyasa, up dog, linger, down dog, exhale. Breathe for a few breaths here, just to let go of whatever just happened. Press into your fingertips, pads. Take a step and just hop into handstand. If you fall out, just try again. Breathe. Try as many times as you need to hold for a few breaths and then release your wrists. Make circles with your wrists when you're ready. Coming onto your toes, getting a stretch for your toes, making circles both sides with your wrists. Interlace your hands, tuck your chin, stretch up. Take your left hand behind your head, reach around and grab hold of your hands behind you. You can use a strap if you need to walk your arms in. You're still on your toes, getting a stretch for your feet. And open your shoulders, release. You're gonna let go of that, and you're gonna actually find a stretch on both sides in fire hydrant. So your ankles on your knee, just grabbing your elbow behind your head, pull it in with your wrist, and I need to work my hand up behind my back so I can clasp it. Clasp your opposite arm behind you, reach your head into your hands, and really make space. If you can fold over your legs, go ahead and fold over your legs. If you're still working on the bind, use your strap. Release that. Stretch the legs out and forward fold in between. Just a real laid back forward fold. Not going to worry about form so much. Just take some nice deep breaths. Long spine. Fold over the legs. Release the jaw. Release. Try to just completely let go in this pose. Chin up, look up, breathe in. Release now. Double pigeon the other ankle on top of the knee. Knee on top of the other ankle. Take your opposite elbow behind. And then reach around and clasp your hands behind your back. Make length with your spine and then fold over your legs if you have it clasped and you want to. Or you can really breathe. You have to do you. Release the hands. Come on up to a seated pose. Take some rotations with your neck. I want to do some forward fold Paschimottanasana. Lift your hands to the ceiling. I'm going to I want to take an overstretch, so I'm using a block. So I'm going to take a block behind my feet and stretch into that. Pull yourself along your legs and breathe. See if you maybe want to stay there for a few breaths, really letting your body open, and then maybe you want to take another block, and then just nice and long, getting a stretch from the ankles all the way to the neck vertebrae. Each posterior body chain is releasing. Breathe. And now, I'm going to take that log again. So clasp your hands behind your back. Right hand is behind, left hand reaches around. I'm going to go the opposite way. Okay, so my right knee is stepped on my left. That means my left elbow is going to come behind my head. But in order to do that, I need to move my right hand up my back and then take my left elbow behind my head. Walk the hands towards each other, fold over the legs, and going to take a back stretch. I'm really wanting to open the thoracic spine this time, so actually going to sit between my heels, and the block is on a tallest level. It's going to go right where my bra line goes, and I'm going to try to reach my elbows somewhat behind my head, holding onto a block, or just resting my head on a block and then putting my elbows behind, or clasping my hands over my head. Breathe into the thoracic spine heart opening. Hip flexor, psoas opening. Throat, heart, chest, shoulder opening. Now we're kind of working our head towards our butt and our butt towards our head. Really lifting. Squeezing kind of your shoulder blades are supporting your heart as it lifts up. I like to clasp my head and bring my head towards the floor. So with both hands on the back of my head, and come out of this slowly when you're ready. I like to take baby pose of a child with my knees together to support my stomach, to support my back. Just let go completely of the practice. Just surrender. Just stay and breathe and surrender in this pose. Unless you want to stretch out in Shavasana, it's really good for muscle memory. Just incorporating everything you in basking in your own glow. I'm going to take the final Shavasana with my feet up against the wall. Oh, I forgot one thing I wanted to do. Puppy press. So climbing on the both blocks, getting up very high in the tippy toes. Take my left leg all the way, knee all the way to the ceiling, and then just kind of step off the left foot. Really exhale, come really together. See if you can pull your legs towards each other, and then just let go. I'm going to stop there. Feel free to do the opposite side if you have the time. You can just do that a bunch of times and have a wonderful day.